Hello, my peoples. It's your boy, Life, and I'm serving your life. Ooh. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video yesterday. It's your boy, Chef Shankar, 444 Kurumatata 777. Sean Mattel. Excuse my language. Alright, Chef Boy Sean. Sean with the double E's at the end. Sean Alvarez. Cause I'm a star. I hope you guys enjoyed that video yesterday and that everything, that was good. I would like to give a little bit more insight on that. I put in the description, but not this description, but the other. And I would just like to say that, it's been a tough time, especially for my cousin. It's been a tough time, especially for my cousin. I hope all the time that she's okay. Unfortunately, I have no contact with her. It's not necessarily by choice. I don't know where she is, and she's not really talking to anyone. So it kind of sucks. So it's just like, and it's like that's the number one person out of everybody. Like I check on everybody, don't get me wrong, but I make sure to check on her because I don't want her to, she can get overwhelming, and it's a lot. It's really a lot. And as far as my little cousin, not little girl, but her brother, her older brother, same for him. I always wish that he's okay and he's gonna be okay and things are going good for him. I did mention in the description that he was also involved in it and he ended up hurting his leg. So that pretty much sucked. While I was out there, especially because we left the next day, I want to say, because we had to get everything together because they were in a different state. Being out there was an interesting time. Another reason why I always check on my cousin, because she was like passing out and stuff. I had to pick her up. My mom had to pick her up. Like it was crazy. She also do not like balloons, but they're doing like the balloon thing, but like it wasn't really phasing her because she was more like in the sense of she wasn't paying attention to the balloons. Let's just put it there, and yeah, tough time for the whole family, she wasn't eating either, so that was a bad part. So everybody else, they were like, she ain't ate nothing in like 5 days, and I don't know if they was exaggerating or not, but yeah. But she told me, she was like, I tried to eat like something, but I'm just not hungry. I was like, okay, but and she had the little baby with her at the time, and I'm like, dude, okay, you gotta eat something. What do you want? She's like, I don't want nothing. I was like, dude, a Capri Sun is not just gonna cut it, but I will get you a Capri Sun. What do you want? Yeah, everybody up in there willing to make you something. It doesn't matter what it is. They want you to eat something. You got this little boy here. You already been passing out. You need something in your stomach. You need fuel at this point because you got a whole baby here to take care of. And then he's in a wheelchair right now. So, gotta take care of him too. Which he's not anymore. He healed. But, yeah. And, I pretty much had to inspire her to eat. And she was like, okay, I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was like, Auntie. She looked up and was like, PB and J. With a Capri Sun? Capri Sun. With a Capri Sun. My auntie was like, thank you. I'm like, no problem. She has to eat. It's important. It really is. So when we gotta take care of stuff, you gotta take care of stuff. Especially with your family. It's a hard time. Okay? It's hard not life. But you gotta get up. You gotta do what you gotta do. Um, as far as that goes, we're not gonna have this new tragic note. I've been doing some thinking. Okay? Some real life, real life thinking. And I be like noticing that sometimes, I know this technically is a tangent, but it's not. Sometimes I just notice that I be not necessarily in a different world, but I be questioning certain things because I'd be like, where do you go when you're not here? Like, where do you go? Okay? We could even bring the ganja into this question. Okay, the cannibals, the Marys of the James. I, right now, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's been a very long time, actually, at this point. I'm not using that at all. But I do question some people. And the reason why I do this, and some people are like, oh, well, you used it. Hey, if I have to go back into that, I will. But I do it on a schedule. Because I look at it as this is my medication. And also, when you use it, what are you using it for? What is your reason? Some people, they be like, oh, well, I'm just stressed out now. Okay, but when you stressed out, do you literally use it to relieve your stress? Or do you use it to dive into your stress in order to relieve your stress? Do you use it to figure things out? These are important questions. This is what, and it sucks that, because a lot of people are aware of this. A lot of the industries are just putting stuff out there that don't actually cause you to necessarily relieve anything. Necessarily. They're putting too much into it. Okay? The natural state of it, it's fine how it is. But it heals. And I noticed something about a lot of things, like when you go on those medications and prescription medications, not the cannabis, the pills and stuff, the liquids, okay? A lot of those have additives in them. If you really think about it, you become addicted to them. It's not, oh, well, you don't become to them. No, you can become addicted to them. But I feel like some of the ganja was created for you to become addicted to it. So that story they tell you, oh, that's the gateway. That's not the gateway. It's what you doing, how you using it. That's the gateway. You are the gateway. Anything can be abused. If you feel like that ain't enough and you gotta go up higher, that's on you. You don't have to. You're like, well, okay, well, it's not working no more. That's because you need a break. It's either that, or you need to change where you're going to. Because not all them places, like I said, are designed to actually help. Some of it could cause you more problems. So might get mad at what I'm saying. I'm perfectly fine with that. I know what I'm talking about. But it's an open conversation. You take what you want from it. Because, like I said, it's how you're using it. Are you using a vaporizer? Are you using, how are you using it? Wraps that have actually additives in it. Some of the wraps that you're using is what actually makes it more addictive. Some people wouldn't know that, but it's true. Now people are addicted to cigarettes. They're not necessarily addicted to tobacco, they're addicted to the nicotine. They also are addicted to the chemicals also in those things. I don't smoke cigarettes. I could tell you a story about me in one of those. It was a peer pressure situation. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you who did it. Just know they know who they are. And it was one of them situations where it's just like I was like, no, just do it. And I'm like, no, just do it. Damn it. I threw up. I coughed up something that was the pink color, and I said, hell no, never again. Really? I didn't want to do it in the first place. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it in the first place. I said no. But you didn't want to. You didn't want to listen. Hell to no. I was a child. If I'm not mistaken, I was either in middle school or elementary. Actually, I think I was in elementary. I was a child. There was another person there that was with me, with this person, also a child younger than me. Wouldn't have been the first time. Second time, it was a different thing. It was the ganja itself. I think I walked away. I don't even think I did that. I think I just walked away. I just looked at them and was like, we're not doing this again. Not doing this again. No. Because at that time, I'm older, and I'm like, yeah, no, you can't peer pressure me. Never did I get addicted. Okay? With the ganjas, I will admit, there were some times I was like, yeah, but then I also realized something about this situation. I was out of control, and I didn't like it. But I regained and regrouped. But also, it actually had nothing to do with, it was a different reason why I had it. And it wasn't actually using it to smoke. We'll get into that much more later. But, like down the road, when we cross that bridge, I know some of you already at that bridge, but when we cross that bridge, because we will, trust me, we will get to this point again, because when we get to this point again, you gonna understand. We'll get to it. Would I say I was doing some stupid stuff? No, but yes. But no, I was actually really being smart, and I realized I told somebody I was being stupid, and I was like, I was actually being smart. Why would I say I was being stupid when I was being smart? Because I'm a stupid genius sometimes. That's what it was. So I didn't lie, I'm a stupid genius sometimes. Yep. And it's crazy because I didn't even know, I literally, that skipped my mind that that's what I used to call myself, a stupid genius. Especially when people are like, you stupid. I'd be like, yeah, but genius, stupid genius. Exactly. I do stupid things and they make sense. What do you think a genius is? Okay. Now, I'm a stupid genius, but I'm not a stupid person. Okay? No stupid people. I'm not a stupid person. I'm a stupid genius. Keyword, genius. That's a people. Okay. Also, I'm on the human side of the peoples. I'm on the human side. There's the peoples and you got the humans. Okay? I'm on the human side. That's not necessarily human because I don't feel like I'm from here. That's the truth. I don't. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't feel like that. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm from Earth. No, I'll be like, greetings, Earthlings. How you doing? I don't woke up into this again. I wanna go home. That's how I know I'm not from here. Cause every time I'm just like, I wanna go home. It's like you are in your house. I wanna go home. Maybe when I have my own house, I won't probably say that. But if I still feel that way, I'm like, yep, I really ain't from here. I wanna go home. Although sometimes I have found home in a person. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. I'm just kidding. You got your certain family members you find home in. You also have like, it's not just like certain family members that you find home in, but it's like certain people. Like when I mention, the kids, like my ninjas and everything. I ain't gonna lie, some of my ninjas, it's like when I'm around some of them, I feel like I'm at home. Like I'm like, yeah, cause we from the same planet. I feel like we from the same planet. That's what it is. I'm like, yep. Okay. Especially back then when I would say like have fun now and suffer later, I would literally go and run and jump on damn like the carts in the store. I would dance in the store, and I still do it from this time. But back then, it was like my oldest sister, when I was around her, she'd be like, "Why you acting like that? Like y'all embarrassing." I'm just like, "Ain't nobody embarrassing. You need to learn to have fun. Loosen the hell up." This is all conservative stuff come from. What is this? What's happening? You the wildest one when we was children. What is this? Where did this person come from? But then again, I can't honestly say that was the wildest one. I mean, technically, in some technicalities with certain things, you the wild one. But at the same time, no, you not. Because we would sit there and be like, you just wasn't there. That's a lie. Sometimes. But it was like, have fun. I guess that's what I'm saying. Have fun. Stop putting yourself in a box. Have fun. Get the hell out the box. Okay? And if you're in the box, have fun inside the box. We don't need certain things to have a party. We don't need certain things to have fun. If you feel like you have to do this to have fun, then you need to question your whole entire life. I'm going to meet you where you're at, though. That's what I do. I meet you where you're at. If people get mad at me because I be honest. And I'm sitting there like, I'm just honest. Now, with my older sister, I can't say that. She be the one that... I'm like... Up in the store, although recently, last time I was in the store with her, because where we was, she was like, you can't be acting like that up here. I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? Where's my sister? What did you do with her? And then next thing you know, she was like, I was like, see, but you doing it too. She's like, okay, listen, I can't help it, alright? Let's go. I was like, this is real foul. I was like, you hilarious for that. You hilarious. She's like, I couldn't help it. I was like, don't let where you live at mess you up. Okay? We're gonna be us. We gotta be us. We gotta be free. Ow, 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 ow. She was like, oh, we got to be free. I said, you better say it now. Yes. But it's just like, I don't know. I just want people like, loosen up, have fun. You don't have to just be like. Honestly, I was in the store with my little brother. He was just standing there. I said, you okay? You're right. He be the life of the party too, but sometimes he be the... Like, did you hear? Alright. You good? Alright. Whatever. I'm gonna let you do you. And I'm like, if you got anxiety though, you don't have to stay in here, dude. Go look at me. If I go to the car, you can go to the car. You have some anxiety right now because you look like you having a panic attack, and I don't know if that's what's going on. He'd be like, oh, okay. I'll just meet you in the car. All right. Do you need something though before you go? But get out of here. Do you need something? Like, yeah, I want that. Okay. Thank you. Let's get it. But yeah, we do our best. We do our best. We have rough patches, but we do our best. Okay. Now, I just ain't jumping on nobody's ship. I still, like I said, I be on my time with me. Yes. I know. But yeah, no, I be with me way more. You know, there's nothing against anybody, I swear. But back to what I was saying before we went there. See, me yesterday. Like, it's crazy. In that video yesterday, not yesterday, but in that video yesterday, I'm thinking that was yesterday. That was not yesterday. In the video yesterday, that was from 2015, where I'm like, I'm on a tangent. I do not need to be here. I'm with that one. Bruh, get back on your stuff. But no, for real, like, when you're using that, you need to know, like, are you on a schedule? Do you have yourself on a schedule? I know some people are like, well, I just do it throughout the day. Yeah, that's great, but also, some people need to learn. Tolerance break. Break your take a break. If you notice, when I need a break, I just find a video. That way I'm staying consistent. I'm doing my disciplinaries. Even with this, I take breaks. Sometimes I record a lot of videos in one day. So that way, I can have time to myself. With the ganja. Take a break. Okay? Now, the people that do the cigarettes, if you can take a break, I mean, you can. That's very possible. I know ways to let you, help you to slow down. Same thing with the ganja. If you need to slow down, because of them additives that be in there, some people, well, not people. I mean, if you go in at home, do your thug this, or I ain't got nothing to say. Watch what you put in your plant. But with the other peoples that gotta go, they're going out to go get it. Be careful, okay? But like I said, still know what you can use, okay? Like if you smoke cigarettes, my thing with the people that smoke those, especially, buy you the papers, okay? And then they have the tobacco that you could buy. That's just loose tobacco, like shreds of it, okay? Put that on that paper. Put you some mint, some lavender, you can put some rose, you can put rosemary, certain herbs that, you talking about stuff that you could cook with and drink. Yeah, but those same herbs can actually be used to slow you down and help you cut the habit. For the people that have severe anxiety, especially with the ganja, that helps you to calm down. The knowledge is everywhere, people. Use it. You roll your joint, put that in your joint. Trust me, it also stops them. You know how sometimes if you smoke too damn much, you get them foggy brain things, and you got that level where you just like, alright. That's why I do this. Mom got me over here. She's like, give me a cup. Do this, do that. I'm do that while I'm talking to you. But yeah, no, that can help with brain fog. Like, you can wake up more clear, okay? You know them what do they call them? Some people call them high headaches, some people call them other things. But you could solve that problem. Wake up more clear. Have less anxiety. There's too many ways to solve things. Okay? Sometimes the solution is so small. Stop thinking you need something all the time, though. That's my main thing. I mean, I understand the people that are going through pain, but even then, sometimes you gotta learn how to deal with that. Don't always look to something to aid it. When it gets severe, yeah. But don't always look to something to aid your pain. Because some people, they don't use the ganja, they use them pills, and they be popping, and I be sitting there like, don't pop too many of them. Lose your mind. Don't do that to yourself. That I don't know. I've had my experiences with medications like that, and during that time when I say I chose to go on that, My doctors were mad at me for not possibly the reason you think. Now, the doctor that was like, yeah, no, I'm on board with you doing that, they was on board with the ganja part. But they was mad at me for how I stopped the other medications. And so I'm like, what the heck you mean? You supposed to gradually stop? The moment I got that okay, it's like, F all them pills. F every single one. When I tell you I was on the lot, I was on the lot. Okay? The psychiatrist I had at the time, his only motive was prescribe more medication. Still wasn't properly evaluated. So I'm thankful for my therapist, because he was like, alright, well, I'm not going to have you go with him again, but I'm going to have you see somebody else. You really want to be evaluated? And I said, yeah, I do. Got my evaluation. And the doctor there, he's not there anymore. But I'm going to say his name, Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe, that's my dude right there. He cool. But it's funny, it's always a Joe. I always know like several Joes. Okay? It's crazy because most of the Joes I know are girls. So he's the first guy Joe that I know. But yeah. You just gotta one day at a time, and you get through it. So don't tell yourself, because you can. It's very much so possible. Okay? One day at a time. But when you are going through that, don't be afraid to ask yourself questions. Figure out why you're doing it. Okay? And if you had a very stressful day, try to relieve your stresses a little bit before you do that. Try to solve the problem a little bit during, like before and during and after. Because some people, they like, oh yeah, forget the problem, but the problem is still gonna be there. Then you gonna have to do it again, and then the problem's gonna just keep coming back up because you ain't actually fixing or solving the problem. Is it a problem that could be solved? Because if you just repeating and repeating, what is you smoking for at that point? You just doing it because you just want to at that point, because you're not using it for its actual true intentions, which is to help you. Wake up. Become aware. If you like to get crossfaded, because you like, oh yeah, see, if I do that, then I can wake up and I won't feel that either. No. You sometimes still have that anger. You ain't completely there to think of what you're doing. Now some people, how you gonna say that? I've never been drunk a day in my life. No. But have I had drinks before? Yes. When's the last time? When is the last time I ever had a drink in my life? I want to say over 7 years ago. I think so. Especially with the way that you saw in that video yesterday, if you watched it. That was set up. Oh, I couldn't drink. Not that I would ever drink, really. I would like take sips, whatever. But I'm not a drinker at all. I would take shots, but then again, I really kind of didn't even really do that. So I don't like the taste of it either. So I'm like, this is not for me. This is not for me. Me being the mixologist at the time when I was younger, though, I would make it to the point where you couldn't taste the alcohol. But I wouldn't taste it. I would do it through smell and then be like, here. And the people that are of age, here you go. They'd be like, this is bomb. How you do that? I don't know. I just did it by smell. Like, did you put alcohol? Oh, there's alcohol in that. I will admit that I was a mixologist. A lot of people, because I would have to bring them certain drinks, and I would open them and give it to them, and they'd be like, "Did you drink some of this?" Hell no. Especially with beers. No, I didn't drink that. Oh, but you open them too? Yes, because y'all be struggling when y'all open them. Sorry for being courteous to your needs. I'm just a butler. That's all I am. I gotta go. Really? Oh, you're gonna keep me here. Alright. What else? What else? What else do you want? Well, you being rude. I'm not being rude. I just don't understand why I'm saying. You were just rude to me, telling me I drank your drink and I don't even like it. How would you know exactly? I don't even know if I like it to like it, and I don't think I would because I'm seeing enough of what it do, and I don't think I want to be like that. I got captains. Like, seriously, John? Yep. I have a life. I have a life that I live, okay? I try to do my best. I try to help people. So I hope that you guys found this helpful in a lot of different ways, and that it brings you guys the joy, the good, the love, the fabulous. Yes. I really do actually hope that. And that more power to anybody and everybody. Because sometimes it's not an easy thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it really ain't. And I know that some people, they struggle with that. But my main goal, honestly, is to help people. Especially if you struggle with it. Like, if that's something you struggle with, I try to do my best to help you. And that sometimes is the best I can do, you know? So, ask yourself questions, like I said. Figure out why. Try to solve your problem before you go into things. Because upon, like, I don't know, I like to go about things. Oh, this guy, his name, I've known about him for so many years. He's a great guy. I believe he's a monk, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't want to say that he's a monk. But he's a very spiritual guy, and he's a mentor in a lot of ways. But he said something about, he's like, instead of looking at everybody, he's like, first, instead of just take toxic out of it. He said, think of it as in vitamins. This person just lacks vitamin W, which is vitamin wisdom. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, that's all it is. Don't look at them like that. It's not your fault or their fault that they don't understand, understand, whichever word you choose to use. You know, what's going on or how they're doing things or how they're taking things. And it's just like, it made so much sense when I saw that. But yeah, it's my green drink. But yeah, just whatever you can do, like I said, don't look at things as necessarily toxic. I'm learning that. Just look at things in a different way. And with me, I don't really look at it as toxic necessarily, but I know when somebody needs to heal. I'm like, you need to heal. And people are like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm gonna meet you where you at, but you need to heal. Certain things I got unconditional love, but I'm not gonna sit here and take. Okay? Especially if I'm already noticing somebody doing stuff behind somebody else's back, I'm just like, ooh, if you do this behind my back, we gonna have a problem. I don't do things like that. I don't have the time. Some people, they like to be in Forgetville, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be in Forgetville with you. But I get it though. I get it. Sometimes some of us take time to remember. Some of us take journeys to remember. Enjoy your journey. That's another thing. Like I said, enjoy yourself. Have fun. Be yourself. Experience yourself. And that's another thing. Don't be afraid to experience yourself. Because a lot of y'all, when y'all going into these things and y'all doing all this stuff, you're trying to numb yourself instead of experiencing yourself. So everybody around you is now the problem. When in true reality, nah, you ain't meeting you. You're not experiencing you. The traumas that others have caused you has nothing to do with the person that might be in front of you. Experience you. Because some people, they don't look at the things they've done to why somebody is acting the way they're acting. The traumas that others may have caused you is the trauma you put on another person, and that person decided to stand up for themselves, and now they're in the wrong to you. You didn't experience yourself. You didn't experience you. You just numbed it away. Well, that person had to sit there and face it. That's not their mirror. And when they faced up to it, and they literally like, nah, dog, it's not me. Me, I take ownership. If I go crazy, I'll go back to you. Yo, that was me. That was all up on me. My bad. It's on me, y'all. I'm going through a lot. It ain't your fault. It's me. I will tell you. But when it's not me, I'm just going to be like, like you pointing fingers. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm telling you to watch. I'm telling you to look. I'm telling you to pay attention. I know damn well if my mind is one of them damn record holding minds, okay, that I could pull up some things that you know damn well you done said to me like 3,000 years ago, and you could do the same. You ain't up. That's all I'm saying. You see it. You just don't want to act like you see it. But then again, you act like you see it, but you don't want to acknowledge it. You want to do nothing about it. Love people. Okay. Express yourself. I'm about to get out of here. I love you. Love yourself. Hug yourself. Right in the chesticles. That didn't hurt that time. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's your boy, Sun for Life. And I'm serving you life. Oh, four, 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 Hakuna Matata, 7, 7, 7. A shine of awesomeness. A shine of awesomeness. Awesome with the 6. Hey, it's Sean R. It's Sean double E-L-T-E-N-N-E. Sean what to Shabai. Oh, my bad. Find you. I know.